Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Fixing to get started with your reading, but before that, be sure to check out my other channel, Into the Unknown Tarot. We do daily collective readings over there, so if you're interested in checking that out, the link is in the description. All right, let's go ahead and get started with your oracles. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. You have Apothecary, Force, Sin, Cunning, the Dark Side of Human. On the bottom is Distilling Liquor, Strategy, Expertise, Double-Edged Sword. All right, let's get the truth is. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Scorpio. Two more. And one more. These are hard to shuffle. All right, we have family issues, family creating issues within this connection, missing you, longing to be with you again, and liar, liar, someone here is being dishonest. On the bottom is round and round. I don't know why I can't speak. Round and round, cycle of high and low emotions with no resolve. What this seems like to me is some kind of toxic family situation. This could be someone who pulls someone in, I miss you, and then pushes someone away. Pulls someone in to start possibly like ridiculing or judging, something like that. It's a constant cycle of this. It's like love bombing, and once this person has the other pulled in, they start the negativity. All right, so let's get started with the tarot. We're going to start with the heart. Tell me about the heart for Scorpio. You have digital. So this could be like text messages or emails. And the bottom is riot. Tell me about digital. I can already feel the stress in this reading. Tell me about digital. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, instability. Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Swords on the bottom. This could be avoidance. It's saying there's instability, and when someone tries to work on it, it doesn't go anywhere. There's stagnation in this relationship. It's because it's a constant cycle. This feels like it could be once again, it says family, but this could be like between a parent and a child. It feels like someone here love bombs someone to draw them in. And then once they draw them in, they criticize, ridicule, judge, um, makes the person who they've pulled in feel down on themselves somehow. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Hold on. Tell me about the Four of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Knot of Pentacles in reverse. That Knot of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know if I said that. Four of Pentacles. Hanged Man in reverse. And the Star in reverse. I feel like whoever is dealing with this is on this constant roller coaster of hoping for healing or hoping for change. And it's just a repeating cycle. It's just over and over again. Hoping for change and then seeing that nothing has changed here. So this is causing someone to feel guarded because it is unstable. This almost feels like someone who feels some sort of obligation to someone else. I feel like if this wasn't someone who this person, whoever's dealing with this, felt they had to associate with, that they wouldn't continue this cycle. Tell me about digital. Stop. Yeah. Accident. And relaxation. See, just wanting peace. But there's stagnation here in regards to a lack of healing. It's like it feels like it's never ending. When I pulled this card, I heard accident waiting to happen. So, unable to get out of this loop, hesitation. Someone's wanting to, I feel like someone feels stuck in this situation, like they have to tolerate it. But just because someone's blood or because someone's kin to you doesn't mean they get to treat you like shit. So tell me about the challenge. Tell me about the challenge for Scorpio. Tell me about the challenge for Scorpio. Frozen, preserved. On the bottom is witness. This is definitely, it's feeling like stuck energy. Tell me about frozen, preserved. Or this could be indicating that due to the way someone's being treated, they're very cold towards the other, which more than likely just brings more fodder for this person to spew their negativity. Three of Wands. Nine of Wands in reverse. And the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. See, this is indicating, the challenge here is indicating waiting for something that never happens. Wanting to give up because, see, it's saying someone knows the deal here. It's like, I know there's not going to be healing here. I've give up on the situation. I'm waiting on change, but I'm giving up because I know there's never going to be healing in this situation. Like, it's like nothing's ever going to get better. Three of Wands, Nine of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess. The Nine of Swords in reverse. And Temperance in reverse. Yeah, once again, a lack of healing. This is like, I don't even care anymore. I feel like this has gone on for so long that whoever's dealing with this has some kind of wall up to where it's like, if I have to deal with you, then I'm not going to let what you say affect me. Or it's like, I don't even care anymore. This is broken down beyond hope. It feels to me, in regards to the other energy, like they never have a kind word, or they're always, it feels like a nagging energy or a critical energy or someone who's always judging. Like they never have a nice thing to say or a positive thing to say or an encouraging thing to say. And it just gets so old. Tell me about frozen, preserved, stubbornness. See, this is showing like, I know that nothing's going to change, but I'm still waiting on something. So there is either a refusal to walk away from this person, or someone feels as though they can't walk away from this person. Promise. Responsible. So someone feels like it's important for their own well-being to not care about this. It's talking about not allowing what this person is saying or doing to affect the other. It's definitely some kind of wall. Yeah. Someone has peace with the fact that this is never going to be made right, or things are not going to be changed. Yeah, on the bottom is disturbance. Things are never going to change here. Someone's accepted that in this situation, the person dealing with this. So the next section is Scorpio's energy. If it sounds flip, just flip it. Take out resonates if it resonates. Tell me about Scorpio's energy. Mental health. Yep. See, that's what I was talking about down here. Blocking this out or putting a wall up for someone's own mental health because there's so much negativity being spewed. Yeah, on the bottom is trash. Put it in the trash. Block it, put it in the trash. Tell me about mental health. Strength in reverse. Justice. Strength in reverse, that's Leo energy. Justice is Libra. And King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's Scorpio's card. On the bottom is the Seven of Swords. I feel like that Seven of Swords, this thing on the bottom is talking about avoidance. It's saying that someone feels as though if I don't put my mental health in check when it comes to this person, then that my mental health will fail. So it's saying I need to not allow this person to get into my head. So there definitely is an awareness here, and it's a good thing. There's awareness here that someone is knows that what the other person is saying isn't necessarily true. I feel like the reason for that is this has gone on for so long that it's just it seems like it's par for the course for this person. Strength in reverse, justice, King of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. Giving up. I don't have the strength to deal with this. King of Cups in reverse. In order to have balance, this is like just completely ignoring this person. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, knowing that what is being said is not true. So, in regards to the person who's doing this, because we're not really seeing a whole lot of their energy, but the way I'm feeling with this is this person gets some kind of pleasure out of making someone else look less than. Now, they could be doing this to one person, they may do this to everyone, but they have some sort of superiority complex. They feel superior somehow. They feel like what they say goes and what they say is the only thing that matters. Um, but in doing that, in them trying to make themselves seem superior, that means they're very insecure. This person has their own mental issues that they're not dealing with, they're not taking care of, they're not handling. So therefore, the who suffers with that is the people around them. And I think the person dealing with this is very aware of that. Tell me about mental health. Robbery. See, this is saying you're not I'm not going to allow you to affect my mental health. It's almost like I know what you're doing here and I'm not going to allow you to affect me. Yeah, origin. This origin card usually indicates family or where something began. And readiness. It's like having to mentally prepare for a conversation or a visit or anything with this person. This has to be a close family member because I don't think anyone would just continue on with someone like this otherwise. So tell me about the other person's energy. Tell me about the other person's energy. Oh my lord. I said this person acts like they're superior and we have God and higher power. I wanted to say God complex, but I didn't know if it was that far, but it could be disposing of evidence. So, okay. To me, what this feels like it's saying is someone acts this way, but they say things that make them seem like they have this God complex, but they would never, they're more, they try to play the more docile, I'm just meek and mild and innocent. Oh, Lord, this is the worst kind as far as like being mentally abusive. This is the worst kind because they gaslight. They try to make you look like they'll say things and then make you seem like you're the one that's crazy. Um, it's just a complete mind F that these people do. It's like they know they do it, but they'd never admit it. All right, so tell me about God and higher power. Four of Cups. Judgment. Scorpio energy. And the Page of Cups. Ugh. See, either this is Scorpio, this is talking about Scorpio, or this is talking about someone's literal judgment. See, Four of Cups can be about discontentment. So expressing discontentment and then apologizing for something. So they make sure that they stick the knife in. They want to make it hurt. But then they try to save themselves by putting a band-aid on it. Tell me about the Four of Cups, Judgment, and the Page of Cups. That Page of Cups is a message of love or an apology, but Page of Cups is just it's just a little tiny sliver of whatever they're giving. I don't feel like the end justifies the means in regards to what this person's trying to do. Like I said, they're trying to they're trying to inflict pain or a wound, but then they're trying to put a band-aid on it with their apology or their message of love. And it just doesn't uh, match up. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah. It's like they see it as this little band-aid takes care. Once they put on this little band-aid, give this message of love or this little apology, then they shouldn't hear no more about whatever they said because they apologized. This is like in someone's day-to-day life, this is someone that's near impossible to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So tell me about God, higher power. I don't feel like this is talking about God or a higher power. I feel like this is talking about the way this person sees themselves. Good news. They try to mix their negativity with positivity. It keeps people's heads spinning, or whoever's dealing with this, it keeps their head spinning, or it gives you this feeling of confusion. And that is so this person can say and do whatever they want to say and not get any backlash for it. Loss. And yeah, see, they do this so things will go in their favor. That's what I'm saying. They want to take from you and not lose anything from themselves. Oh my goodness. All right, so tell me what you don't see. Tell me about the what you don't see for Scorpio. Tell me about the what you don't see for Scorpio. Neighborhood. On the bottom is affluent, wealthy, upper class. Oh, this feels to me like it's talking about something to do with how this person is perceived. They may run around with a group that feels like they're better than, and they need to take on this persona for how everyone else views them. This person it doesn't seem like there's an ounce of authenticity in this person. Tell me about neighborhood. But this stems the way this, and it's no excuse for their behavior, but the way they're behaving stems from something deep and dark. The dark side of human. That's this person. They've got issues, and I don't think they either don't realize they have these issues or they're just not willing to work on them. They're not willing to go deep. They'd rather be who they are. We have the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Six of Cups. I think they talk a lot about this affluent, wealthy upper class. I think they talk a lot about this to their children. Six of Cups is children. It's just a constant feeling of I'm better than you. And it's almost like they're trying to convince themselves that they're better than someone else. I feel like deep down they're very insecure. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, the Magician, Death, and Knight of Pentacles. There's constant comparisons. Like so and so's kids are doing this, so you should be doing better. Um, there's something here to do. This person is saying something about taking action. It's because of they it's in regards to how their friends or their community or whoever sees them. And it's almost like this person is doing this, so I have to do this, or I want you to do this because it makes me look better. Something needs to change. But once again, I don't think this is anything new. Tell me about neighborhood. I feel like what this is really just saying is this person is more worried about how other people see them than just being a normal person. So profession, that's about work or working hard towards something. Yes, it's like to them this is a message of good news. So either they're saying that they're taking some sort of action to do something, and this whatever this is, it's stemming from what they're seeing around them. It's stemming from I need to be like these people so they know that I'm on their level. Merit making. See, this feels like to me what this feels like is this person is asking something of the one who's dealing with this. But it's all about in order to look better. Yeah. I don't think what this person is seeing is that the one who's dealing with this is slowly pulling away. Either they see it and maybe they say something about it, but they're not doing anything to make the situation better. This looks to me like it's saying someone's slowly walking away from this person. The one dealing with this is slowly walking away from it. Feels just like constant stress, constant anxiety, constant anger, just all the negative this person brings all the negative feelings. And it's because they're so wrapped up in themselves or this facade. There's a lot going on here with this person. So tell me about the advice. Tell me about the advice for Scorpio. Witness. We saw that earlier. On the bottom is fired. With just these two cards, I feel like it's saying you've seen everything you need to see. And it's saying if you don't want to continue with this, there is nothing forcing you to do that. Just because this person is blood or their kin doesn't mean you have to suffer at their expense. Tell me about witness. Ace of Cups. This is showing yourself self-love. Starting something new. Oh, okay. Eight of Cups on the bottom. This is about walking away, but I'm not sure if it's talking about walking away from this person. I think it's talking more about setting boundaries or putting more distance, because I don't feel like whoever's dealing with this wants to walk away from this person, because I'm pretty sure they would have already done it. Um, but you can set boundaries, you can put distance. It's about your peace and your happiness. Do what is best for you to keep yourself happy and at peace. And if this person doesn't bring that to you when you interact with them, put distance between you and this person. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Five of Swords in reverse. It's saying do something. If you don't want to walk away from this person, then do something differently. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, it's saying things aren't going in your favor because you haven't stood your ground, took a leadership role. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's saying you don't need this person needs you. It's about taking back your power or empowering yourself in this situation. As an adult, even if this person is a parent or an older family member, as an adult, you do not have to take what this person dishes out to you. As an adult, you do not have to do that. So it's time to take back your power or empower yourself to say, I'm drawing the line here. And if you cross that line, I'm just going to push it further back. But you are not going to cross the boundaries that I set. Hermit, yeah. It's saying it needs to be communicated that if there isn't change, then you're going to be alone. I'm separating myself from you. So tell me about Witness. Daydream, optimism, illusion. It's saying there won't be change unless the person dealing with this makes the change. Friendship, team, connection, network. Yeah. See, that's what I said earlier. You don't need them, they need you. It seems like that needs to be the reminder here. Because I feel like this person just takes what they want to do and just runs all over this situation. There needs to be a conversation about, I think the truth just needs to be spoken. Someone needs to say, you may not realize it, but you're pushing me away. And if your behavior continues this way, I'm one day you're going to turn around and I'm going to be gone because I'm tired of this. I feel like it's indicating advice here is that either boundaries need to be set, distance needs to be put, or there needs to be a conversation, or all the above. So tell me about the outcome for Scorpio. Outcome for Scorpio. Fear. And on the bottom is rival, competition. So more than likely this fear here is because I'm probably not, in regards to the advice, I'm not saying anything that someone doesn't already know. But if this is someone you was raised by, it's like, I know what this person is capable of. Tell me about fear. King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's saying the same thing. Knight of Wands. It's saying I don't want to take action because I don't. It's saying the person who's dealing with this does not want to create the broken family, broken home. Also, more than likely, if the boat gets rocked, then this person that's doing all this is going to blame the other. But the thing about it is it is never ending. It is going to be never ending, and it's never going to be their fault. Um, if action is going to be took, it has to be took with those expectations that um, the boat will be rocked and things very well could change. So, but that's whoever's dealing with that, whoever's dealing with this is choice in regards to putting an end to this. So tell me about the King of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. King of Wands upright, Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. It's definitely talking about distance, putting distance between you and this person, or taking whatever action you need to take in order for you to have healing. This is a situation where someone needs to do what is best for their mental health, what is best for their well-being, what is best for their peace, their happiness. Tell me about fear. You have pride, self-esteem, self-worth, the goal, and libation, donation, pray. Pray for them. That's all you can do. Because I don't feel like there's anything that I don't think this person's going to change. I don't think they need to change. And like I said, the people who are suffering is the people around them, not them. So if you're the one wanting change in regards to what's being done to you, you need to be the one to make the change. And that is your choice. All right, Scorpio, let's get the closing messages. These are timing cards. You have in July, and on the bottom is in January. Get the Chakra Insight Oracle. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. You have sound. Music, silence, rhythm, vibration, sound. And on the bottom is Crown Chakra, number 43. So let's see what sound says. That is number 33. Says all of life is made up of vibration. All of life has a frequency and a sound, even if that sound is silence. As one of the purest and most potent healing forces on the planet, sound has the capacity to capture the essence of an individual, to unify the energy of an entire group, to dissolve an illness, penetrate surfaces, and, in the case of whale song, travel around the entire globe and beyond. This card is an invitation to consciously enter life's rich symphony of sound. Take time to listen with all your senses. Be willing to hear what the world is communicating to you, even in silence. Honor the intuitive sounds of your own being and let them come through. Now is a wonderful time to engage in the expression of sound through singing, music, drumming, chanting, and sitting in absolute quiet. Whenever we speak or make a sound, we emit a vibrational, energetic force into the universe. It is time to be more conscious of the sounds which you are bringing into the world and the sounds you are choosing to surround yourself with on a daily basis. Are they sounds of healing, harmony, high visions, and inspiration? Or are they sounds of discord, imbalance, and uncertainty? Get in tune with how you sound when you speak, when you breathe, when you sing, and when you walk, and how you feel when you hear the sounds of life around you. By heightening our awareness and sensitivity to sound, we naturally heighten our capacity to respond to what is needed in each moment to bring fulfillment and harmony in sound and beyond. Sound is Sound is an energetic doorway to the universe. As we genuinely tune into the great symphony of life, we gain an awareness of our own unique note and role to play, without which this great song of creation would never be complete. It is time to listen and time to let your note be heard. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.